Hey everyone, Alice here with a weekend quick energy check-in reading. I'm going to do the same type of reading that I've been doing these past couple weekends. Ooh, sorry. I was just moving something and then I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I want to move that because I didn't want to knock something over. So we're going to, it's kind of a collective reading, kind of a pick a card reading, kind of an all signs reading. It's kind of a bit of everything, to be honest. So we're going to see what's going on in the current energy, and then we will that's kind of the, whatever I call it, the house. We'll see what the situation is going on in the house that we are all in, if it resonates with you, and then we'll check in on 4 rooms, 4 angles, if you will, of this energy. I put the intentions for elements, for signs, fire, earth, air, and water signs. You can just pick 1 through 4, whatever you're feeling drawn to. But when we get there, I'll explain a little bit more, and then we'll go through that, and then we'll get a collective potential outcome for the situation. And yeah, that should be that. All right, so let's get started. Call this the house. So this is the situation. So let's see what's going on. I'm just gonna move that there. Use the panda deck. Don't know why. I don't know. I felt like using bears. These are like the 2 decks I have that have bears. I don't know why. Bears can be aggressive, but they can also be quite protective. They hibernate in the winter, so they can be kind of quiet in the winter, unless I guess they're a polar bear or something. But bears are like very strong, but very aggressive as well. Okay, let's see what's going on here in the energy. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was the devil. So there could be something kind of toxic going on. Something not that great. We'll see. Cards are like shuffling really strange. It's like they don't want to like hold inside. Okay. This 10 of Swords wants to come out, so I'll just leave it. It doesn't feel something painful here. I don't know if it's coming to an end, or obviously somebody wants the pain to end. Nobody wants to go through pain here. Let's see what we've got. Judgment. Ah, see, I knew it. That's what I saw. I saw the devil. And I was like, I saw him. I'm like, we'll see if he comes out. There he is. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and we have Death. Look at all of this. Look at all the major arcana. Something. Wow. Yeah, these are, I don't know why the weekend readings, they tend to be, you know, about connections, but like soul connections, like connections that there are a lot of emotions and feelings. And look at all the major arcana. Somebody here is feeling judged, in a sense. It's like they're getting judgment. They're being judged in a way. I feel like it's more themselves. They're judging themselves, and they're judging their toxic behavior. It's like, this is like coming face to face with the worst parts of yourself. This is somebody here who has to come face to face with all the toxic bullshit that they've done here. The pain that they've caused. I feel like this is probably your energy here, more that you're this panda. You've been on the ground for too long. You've had too many swords in your back. Oh, look, 1 missed you. 1 just missed you. I'm holding the deck in the other hand. Look, 1 just missed you. Ooh, wow. Out of all these, okay, 2. Out of all these 10 swords, 2 of them narrowly missed you. But that doesn't, you know, that doesn't account for the other 8 swords that are in your back. You know, this can be, you know, feeling betrayed, just feeling just pain, something from something, and it feels like it's from this person. There's somebody here who is having to face all the toxic bullshit that they've done. And the Queen of Cups, this is somebody here who's emotionally overwhelmed. They're going through a lot of emotions right now. It's not just about love, but there's a lot of love here. But it's like feeling a lot of emotions, anger, sadness, fear, worry, all like just it's just a mixed bag of emotions that there's somebody that's going through this right now. And I do feel that they are there. This is a change. This is a major transformation for this person. This person, I feel, is letting go of this, because we have judgment and you have death here. I do feel like it's difficult. It is very difficult for this person to go through this. Because they're feeling a lot. I feel like this person, I don't think, felt this. It can be like feeling guilt and remorse. Like, I'm just getting like, this is somebody here who feels a lot about their toxic behavior. Because, like, look at the panda. I'm very drawn to, he is crying. He does have tears. He's not happy. This person, I don't feel like enjoyed their toxic behavior or whatever it is that they did. I don't think they enjoyed it, but it's like, you know, people get into these behaviors. They do these things because they think like, oh, I don't have to deal with it. You know, I don't feel anything. But this person is finding that they feel a lot. And it can be, like I said, guilt, remorse. This person could be feeling really bad about the things that they've done. Whether it's recently or it's been a while, I don't know. But yeah, this is somebody here who is finally learning, you know, some sort of life lesson here, some sort of lesson here of the way that they've been behaving, that it's toxic. Now, it doesn't have to be like that this person was rude or mean. It can just be somebody who, it can be somebody who is toxic to themselves. You know, they could, like, this can be their pain as well. You know, just somebody who, just a lot of negative energy. It's negative energy, however way you want to put it. It could be somebody who put down themselves, somebody who always told themselves that they weren't good enough, that felt worthless and all that, and it just kept them down. And it's like gotten to a point where this person is moving away from that. They're changing, they're transforming. But it is a painful transformation. There's a lot of pain here. But like I said, it's ending. There are ends. This is ending. I feel like this is going on in the current energy, but it's coming to an end. This is positive, even though it doesn't seem that positive. It won't seem that positive for this person. But by the time when they get to the end of it, it's going to be a lot nicer. They'll be a little bit more in control. I mean, I have the Queen of Wands. I'm getting a lot of confidence here. They'll have a lot more confidence in themselves when they get through this. All right. So I'm going to put these over here. So this, I'll put it like this. This is the situation. This is the house. Take it as it resonates. If this is somebody else, it's usually it's external energy. That's why I keep saying there's somebody. It can be you if that resonates with you as well. Okay. So now, the rooms in this house, there's going to be 4 rooms. So we have fire, which are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. So you can pick, you know, however you want. The intentions are there for the signs if you want to go that way, or if you just want to listen to them all and just take what resonates here. If you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, you can do that as well, or just whatever you're just feeling drawn to. You know, use your intuition here. I just realized I didn't even say anything about the intro. I just started the reading. I mean, yes, if you want to, all the information about the readings are in the description box below. I don't really need to like say it all the time. I just say it out of habit, but I guess I didn't and I forgot, but that is okay. I'll just remind you, if you enjoy these readings, if you find them useful or entertaining in any way, I do appreciate it if you could like, share, or subscribe. That does help me do more of the channel. Okay, so I am going to go through these briefly, and then we'll go to each individual pile, I guess, whatever you want to call it. It's not a pile, card, group. That sounds better. Group, okay? So this is the main energy from this, right? This is the situation. If you want to know more about it, you can go back and watch the house situation there. So fire, what is the main energy here? We have the Hierophant in reverse. All I got from this when I turned this over was, I don't believe that. I don't believe this shit. I don't know why I got that. I turned it over and all I got was somebody going, I don't know if I believe this. There's some sort of restriction here in this energy of not wanting to believe what's going on here. It's very hard for this energy here to believe that this is what it is. That's all I'm getting from that. It's very hard to believe. Okay. Earth signs, 8 of Wands in reverse. I mean, all the energies are very, like, they're going to connect to each other. So even if you're not a fire sign, you may still feel a little bit of this energy because they all are there. Because I'm getting that with the 8 of Wands in reverse. This is an energy of, how do I put this? Not really thinking like that this is going to move things forward in a sense. I could put it that way. It's like feeling like whatever's going on here is just slowing things down for you. Because it's bouncing off of this energy of, I don't believe this. I'm honestly, I'm getting this energy because whoever this is with the devil here, they've been acting in this way, I feel like, for some time now. So it's very hard to believe that this person has changed, because they are changing. They have changed. They've already changed. I feel like they've already changed, but they're changing even more. And I feel like because this person, maybe you felt like they were so set in their ways for so long that it's very difficult to even like imagine like that this person has changed. So I'm getting that from both of the fire and the earth sign here. Air. We have the 6 of Wands. So what I'm getting with the 6 of Wands is that it's like you're very interested in seeing what's going on here. It's like you're paying, it's like, this is the, okay, you have my attention energy here. It's like, okay, you have my attention. Let's see. I'm watching. I'm seeing what's going on here. You have my attention. I mean, I don't feel like any of this energy wants this person to fail. This is very much of like, you have my attention. I want you to succeed. You know, I hope that you succeed, but it's just kind of like, okay, I'm paying attention. You have my attention. Water signs, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. It is a selfish energy, but I don't feel like it's bad. It's like, yes, this person is going through it, but when it comes down to it, it's like, I am going to pick myself. That's what this feels like. It's like, yes, that's great that that you're going through this, and that is great, but like, let's not forget about these swords here. This person, I feel very strongly, probably hurt you in some way. Like, there is pain here, that they very likely hurt you in some way. So for the water signs aren't really like, they haven't forgotten that. So it's kind of like, yeah, okay, but I'm still gonna look out for me. I'm the only person that's gonna look out for me, myself, and I. So I do get that here. It can come off as selfish, though, but we'll see. We'll look more into the energies. Okay, so that is kind of briefly the energy. So now I'm gonna go into each group, and we are going to dive in a little deeper and see what's going on with the energies that are coming towards you and whatever you feel resonates with you. Okay. Okay, fire, welcome. If you chose the Hierophant in reverse or the fire pile or pile number 1, it's not piles, why do I say piles? Groups. If you chose the fire group, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or group 1 here. So you have the Hierophant in reverse. So if you want to know more about the situation, you can go back and watch the house situation portion to know what's going on. And I did briefly talk about your main energy here, but we'll go over it again. What I'm getting from this is somebody here who doesn't believe that this person has changed, because this person is changing. They have changed and they are changing. They're changing from their toxic ways. They've learned. They've learned basically that this toxicity don't get you anything. They've learned that being toxic don't get you love. It doesn't, like, it blocks love more than anything. It blocks people from caring about you. You don't get that care. Like, if you want love, you can't be toxic. And when I say toxic, it doesn't necessarily be mean to other people. Like I said, it can be toxic to themselves, thinking that they don't deserve love, thinking that it would never happen, thinking that they're not good enough for it. It's like, it's moving away from all of this negative energy here. And it's very emotionally overwhelming as well for this person. But here you are with your energy, and you're a bit skeptical. I get skepticism here. I'm not sure if I believe this. I don't know if I can believe this. So where is this coming from for you? Let's find out. We have the King of Swords in reverse with the 8 of Pentacles. And there's the Devil in reverse. Huh. You still feel that there's a bit of this devil energy. You don't feel like it's completely gone. That is, like, I guess the easiest way I can put this. This King of Swords in reverse, I do feel you're being a little close-minded here. I'm not gonna lie. It is a bit of like, I don't really want to see what's happening here. In a way, it's like, I don't believe that's going on, that this is happening here, and it is a bit of like kind of shutting it out a little as well. Like, it actually doesn't really make any sense for you not to believe this, but it's like you're not using your own best judgment here, unfortunately. But that's because of this. To be honest, I feel like the toxic energy, the negative energy here has really affected you. This can be like PTSD type of energy, being triggered and all that. Like, it's like you don't want to allow yourself to believe this, even though it doesn't really make any sense, because I feel like you've seen that this person has put in a lot more effort, a lot more work, and like, you've seen the effort, you've seen the work, and it doesn't really make sense for you to really, like, logical sense for you to not believe. But I mean, it feels like you've been hurt so much that there's this sort of PTSD type of energy, this like triggering energy here, that it is very hard for you to allow yourself to believe that this person has changed, that this person isn't exhibiting these toxic behaviors or this negative energy. It's just hard. It's just hard. It's like it doesn't make any sense. Like you see it, but also it's like it's yeah. Um, Tell me more about this King of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Wands in reverse. Was this Six of Wands in reverse? It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. I feel like it is quite overwhelming. It can be a lot to take in because you might have felt, I'm getting like you might have felt like, well, this person didn't pay attention to me. And it was overwhelming. It was a lot for me for somebody to almost ignore you, or kind of almost, I'm getting like somebody who like kind of poo-poos on your success, or like not even that, like just doesn't even acknowledge the work that you've done. You know, your almost inner work here is what I'm getting. So it's kind of a lot for you to, but so there is this sort of narrow-minded way of thinking of like, or rather just like, I'm just not gonna think logically. Like it doesn't really make any sense, but it at the same time I understand. You know, like when you feel like traumatized by something in some way, your reactions don't always make sense, right? You know, I mean, that's the whole thing about being triggered and all that. It doesn't really make logical sense here. And that's what I'm getting. I mean, part of this is that you were dealing with a lot. You were dealing with a lot, and this person didn't, it's almost like they didn't care. They weren't paying attention to it. They were too wrapped up in their own shit, too wrapped up in their own ego, too wrapped up in like maybe what you could do for them. And I mean, that is kind of like, well, why should I care about them now? Well, I mean, you are probably going to care if you care about this person, or if you're connected to them. Yeah, Page of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person, it's like they didn't say the things that they should have said to you when you were dealing with your problems here. It might have even felt like, you know, that they were MIA, that they weren't even around, or that it felt like they didn't even care and all that. So it's kind of like, so why should I care about this? I do feel like you do, because you've noticed that they've been working on themselves. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. What? Fuck. I saw it. Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Hermit. Yeah, this is your inner wisdom. It's like, it's almost, how do I put this? It's almost like you knew better, that you probably shouldn't have been like even like noticing that this person has been putting in more work, but you know, you did notice. It's like you did notice the effort here. You didn't do anything. Like, I don't feel like it wasn't like you didn't even have to do anything. It just kind of just showed up. But it only showed up because you're so intuitive, like, or perceptive here. Like, this is your own inner wisdom. This is your own like experiences and stuff. So it's like you didn't have to do anything. It just was there. You just noticed it. You know, just after time, just some time has passed. Like, you didn't do anything. It's just time. Time passed by while you were, you know, dealing with yourself. You know, healing yourself even. This is a healing energy as well, you know, thinking about things, spending time on your own and all that. Yeah, Temperance in reverse, hanged Teddy in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is when there was a period of time when you may have been more stressed, or just not feeling quite yourself, feeling kind of out of balance here, where, you know, you felt stuck. And it's like you got yourself almost out of this. It's like nothing was happening, and you kind of got yourself out of this with the Hermit energy. This is you, your inner wisdom. You spent the time on your own to kind of, you know, think about things here. And during that time, it's like this person was working on things. You also worked on yourself as well. And that could be why you notice these things, because you did the work as well. I don't know, it's kind of hypocritical, this energy I'm getting here. It's like, okay, so you can work on yourself and you can change, but why is it so hard to believe that this energy can't change? This is kind of what I'm wondering here. It's very strange energy. Okay. I'm going to use the Lenormand and see what is this person's next actions towards you. So, what is this person's next actions towards fire signs here, towards this energy? We have book, we have whips, we have birds. I'm not taking the other ones, that would be too much. There is conversation. They are going to talk to you. Although, I don't know if you're going to see eye to eye on what it is that they're talking to you about. There's some sort of information here that is conflicting here for you. Again, because you're in this energy of, I'm not sure if I believe you. I don't know if I believe you here. So whatever this energy, whatever this person says to you, I'm not sure if you're going to be on the same page. So there could be an argument or a disagreement here. Because you just kind of like, you just don't see eye to eye here. I do feel like this person is going to try to explain to you, though. You know, with the book and whips, it kind of feels like this person is trying to give you information here, but it's kind of like over and over. It's like they're just going to tell you the same stuff that you already know here, which might cause more conflict here between the two of you, because I don't feel like this person is going to offer you any sort of new information, and I think that might actually annoy you, which could be what causes some sort of disagreement or argument here, because they're not offering anything new. It's just the same shit. Okay. All right, that's what I have for you. Feel free to check out the other groups. There could be messages in there for you, or you can go and check out the potential outcome, which is after all of this. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, or if you found it useful, please like, share, or subscribe. But I'm going to move on. Okay, Earth signs, or the Earth group here: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or group number 2. Welcome to your part of the reading here. If this was resonating with you, if you'd like to know more about the situation that's going on here, if you didn't hear about it, you can go back and watch the house situation part, which will explain what's going on here. And then this is your main energy, the 8 of Wands in reverse in relation to this. I did talk about it briefly. We'll go over it again and we'll find out more about this. So your main energy here with this energy in relation to this energy is, it's very similar to fire signs or the fire group. You might want to check that out as well. There could be some messages in there for you. It's an energy of feeling like this is just going to slow you down. I don't know why you feel that way. We'll find out, but it just feels like this is going to slow me down. I don't know. Let's find out, because I don't really, it's all I'm getting is it's going to slow me down. It's going to create delays. It's going to create setbacks. So why? Where's that coming from? I'm getting with all the groups that there is a sense of like, I'm just focused on myself. It's not that you don't care about this energy, but you care about yourself more. And I feel like it has to do with these 10 swords. I think that this person or this energy hurt you in some way, and it's very hard for you to put yourself over this energy. So you are thinking of yourself first in a lot of these energies here, but it's because this, you know, this energy did that to you, I feel. So it's like, well, you did that to me, so why should I put myself over you? I'm getting a very combative type of energy here. 7 of Swords, Ace of Wands in reverse. It is kind of what I was just saying. And then we have the 6 of Swords in reverse. It does feel like it's going to, you feel like this might slow you down because it's almost like it's not really progressing. I don't see any progressive movement here. It's like you feel like it's not going to move anything forward. That it's not going to move anything forward for you. With the 6 of Swords in reverse, it's just feeling like, okay, well, it doesn't actually remedy the situation. It doesn't remedy the problem here. The problem still exists. I'm still in this boat in the middle of this water, in this choppy water. The boat's still rocking, kind of thing. It's like it's not actually like solving anything here. That's what I feel like overall. It's like it's not actually solving anything here. You're still, it could be that you feel that this person still hides things from you. That this person is still being sneaky. They're still playing some sort of game here because you don't see any forward movement. You don't see this person taking any sort of initiation. I could put it that way. They're not taking, there is no initiation here. So that's why you're in this energy of like, yeah, that's cool, but it's just going to slow things down. Like it's not actually going to move anything forward. Like you just have this energy of, I don't think that this is going to move anything forward. Even though this energy is having such a breakthrough and everything, I'm just getting that with all the groups over here. Like the collective with this energy is almost like it's very hard to believe that this person has changed. And I honestly, like, I just feel like time is the only thing that is going to maybe even convince you, or if this person does something. Okay, tell me about the 7 of Swords. Oh, Temperance in reverse with Page of Wands in reverse. Again, it's more, they're not doing anything. The Page of Wands in reverse is more, nothing starting here. No initiative is being taken here. I mean, it's the same energy. It's just over and over again. You know, I don't feel like anything's moving forward here, that you're still playing some game here. You're playing some game here because I don't feel like things are balanced. I don't feel like, you know, things in this connection that, you know, it's like you don't feel like there's peace. Like you don't feel like there's a calmness here. There's still tension here. And there's tension because you feel like somebody isn't they're not motivated to do something. There isn't that sort of how do I describe it? Like it is. Somebody's not taking initiative. It's like you don't feel like somebody wants this, I guess. I could put it that way. It's like, do you want this? Do you want something to happen here? Because you don't see any forward movement. It's like nothing is moving forward, so I don't even know if you really even want this. Now, the Hierophant and the Three of Cups in reverse. It's like you feel like this person isn't really sharing things with you with the Seven of Swords. It's like you're still not telling me how you feel here. You know, how you feel about, you know, do you want this? Do you want this to last a long time? Do you want some sort of commitment here? It's like you're not getting that sort of reciprocation. Like, I don't think that you're giving. I'll put it that way. So reciprocation isn't the right word, but I think that you've stopped giving here, but you're kind of like, well, I'm not giving until I see something. And you're like, yeah, you see this, but it's like they're still not moving forward. And it's like you don't even know, again, you don't even know what to believe with the Hierophant. Again, it's like, I don't even know what to believe, because this is crossing the Page of Wands. It's like somebody here isn't saying anything, they're not doing anything, so I don't know what to believe. Like, what should I believe in this? Like, I don't even know if I can believe this. Okay, tell me about the Ace of Wands. Where's this energy coming from? Your Fool. Okay, yeah, it's the same. It is always, it's the same. The Fool in reverse, Ace of Cups. It's all about, are you going to start something here? Why, like, you're not starting anything here. Like, where, like, when it comes to a relationship, when it comes to love, when it comes to sharing how you feel and all that, it's almost like your energy is, so what? I'm going to be blunt, okay? Because this is very blunt energy, and you can see it. You can see it here. It is like, okay, so you've changed. Okay, yeah, you know, you feel this, you feel the pain here, you know, you need to change. You've realized some lessons here, that you've realized your toxic behavior and all that. So what are you going to do about it? Because in your energy here, it's like, I don't think anything is going to come of this. You don't believe that anything is going to come of this. It almost feels like you feel that this person, even if they've changed, it's like, okay, so you've changed, what are you going to do now? You know, what are you going to do? Okay, now you're a different person, you've changed. So are you going to move the connection that you have with this person forward? But your energy is saying that you think that it's not moving forward. It hasn't moved forward. And that you don't feel like just because this person has changed, that things are suddenly going to start moving forward. There's a lot of doubt and uncertainty on your end here about this. I can't tell you either way, you know. I can't tell you if this person has changed for the better for you and this connection, if they're going to do something now, because, you know, I don't know what their devil is. I don't know what their shadow energy is. I mean, it's possible if the shadow energy was them holding themselves back, telling themselves that they weren't good enough. And if they start to feel more confident, in themselves, then, I mean, maybe they might feel more confident to actually, like, do something and move things forward here with you. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see what their next actions are towards you, at the very least. What is this energy's next actions towards this energy? Ah, fuck. Ow. Hit my head. Okay. Fox. the sun, mice. Okay. So this person, they are going to communicate, I feel. The sun is communication. They are going to communicate some things to you, but they're not going to tell you everything. They're very worried about this communication though, but they are holding back. So it does feel, honestly, it does feel like page level communication. They are going to reveal some things to you, but they definitely aren't going to tell you everything here. No. It doesn't feel like they're lying though, because it's coming from a place of anxiety. They're worried. They're worried probably because of your reaction, worried about what you'll say, or what you'll do. So they're holding back from telling you everything. It almost feels like they're going to try to tell you a little bit and see how you react, and then go from there. Okay? Yeah, I know. The energy kind of feels weird to me. So if I feel kind of like, if I'm coming across as kind of like I don't care, that's because the energy feels that way, because I can feel it. I can feel myself right now already just wanting to stop the reading and just walk away. I'm not going to, obviously, but I feel that. I feel a very strong urge to just kind of throw my hands up and give up and just be like, whatever, like fuck this shit. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I get a lot of that energy from the collective side, because it's like, really? Like, this energy is like, really? Like, but I mean, the thing is, if I step away from the energy and I look at this, I'm like, this all seems very good for somebody. This feels very good for somebody that, you know, they're getting out of this toxicity here. But I just get a lot of like, it's hard to believe. Okay. So that is your reading for the Earth group here. So thanks for watching. You can check out the other groups. There could be messages in there for you, or you can just kind of skip forward to the potential outcome here for, you know, the whole situation, if you would like to do that as well. If you enjoy this reading or you find it useful in any way, I do appreciate it if you could like, share, or subscribe. But I'm going to move on to the next group. All right, air. Welcome to your part of the reading. If you are part of the air group, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or group 3, if you're just feeling drawn to it, there's no wrong way to do a reading, or to watch a reading, I guess. Well, both, I suppose. All right, so this is the situation. If you don't know, you can go back and watch the house situation part, to find out what's going on here. And this is your main energy in relation to this situation here. I briefly went over it, but we'll go over it again. 6 of Wands. So for you, air signs, out of all the groups, I feel your energy is the most empathetic towards, I guess, this energy, but not by much. I mean, most of it just feels like, honestly, like somebody who's got their arms crossed and, you know, is looking at the situation and is like, okay, so that's what I get a lot with this energy. It's really weird. It's kind of aggressive, and it's kind of like, it's odd for me. Maybe that's why I was picking the bear decks, because I was talking about, I'm like, bears can be quite aggressive, but they're aggressive because they're possessive, they're protective, and I feel like that's where it's coming from. It's not because the energies here are like wanting to lash out or anything. It's coming from, I need to protect myself. It's coming from a point of self-preservation. And your energy is no different. With the 6 of Wands, it's like, okay, you have my attention. I see you now. I see that you've changed. I've noticed. You have my attention. And I get that a bit of like a mama bear type of energy, where it's like you do want this person to succeed. You know, you do want this energy to succeed. You do hope that this person has changed for the better, that they've gotten rid of this toxic bullshit, that, you know, that they're ending the pain and suffering that they've caused, and the pain and suffering that they have themselves. It's like you do hope, you know, that they will, you know, do good. And you're watching, you're noticing. This is a very like spectator type of energy here. It's like you're watching. I don't think you're participating that much though. It's not like a spying energy. It's because a spying energy would be the other person doesn't know that you're watching. This energy feels like this person wants you to watch. And it's not even in like a weird way. Like it's not even like they know, like, because I know a lot of times the spying energy is like, oh, there's somebody spying on one person and they know that they're being spied on. I'm like, it's not like that. It's this person kind of offered it to you. It's like they were like, hey, look at me. Look at that I've changed. Looks was like kind of look. And you're like, okay, yeah, I'm looking, I'm watching. I'm watching. That's what I'm getting here. So let's see, where is this energy coming from? Where is this energy coming from? Oh, okay. Three of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I kind of felt. And Strength. Yeah, you're holding back. You're definitely holding back because, like I said, you're not participating. You're just watching. And this is you, Strength. You're holding back because of the pain. I feel like this person has caused you pain. They could have rejected you. They could have rejected you for another energy, for another person here. There's just heartache here. There's pain here that you still feel about the situation, about this person. You know, this person could have put 10 swords in you. Okay, well, 8 swords. 2 of them just missed you, but you know, it still hurts when somebody aims for you and they miss. It's like, just because they didn't hit you doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, because you knew the intent was there. They were trying to put that sword in you. They just missed. I mean, it still hurts, even whether they got it in or not. So, okay, out of the 8 swords that are in you, maybe 5 of them you're not healed from, but there's 3 that are really deep in there still. And I just feel like that's why you're like, I'm just taking a spectator here. That's your energy. Is there are 3 swords that really hurt still here. So you're just kind of watching, holding back. Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel I don't know what these 3 swords are exactly, and it won't tell me exactly, but something about these 3 particular swords, they came from something that you found out about, something that was exposed to you, some sort of lie. I feel like these are the ones of betrayal. These are the ones that hurt the most. These are the ones that, you know, the ones that went like straight through the heart kind of thing. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know how long they've been there. But this is the reason why you're a bit hands off. You're like, okay, I see you, but I'm not doing anything. That's what I get. Tell me about this 3 of Swords. Knight of Swords. Okay, could have been something that somebody said. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, okay. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is somebody said to you that kind of changed the direction where things were going. It's like, it almost feels like you thought things were going in a good direction, or you thought they were going in a good direction, and then somebody said something to you, and then it just changed everything, and it just all went downhill from there. That's what it feels like. That's where these Three of Swords came from. It feels like somebody just, their words were like daggers to your heart, and it just was all downhill from there. Very strong. The Fool and the Magician. Somebody might have, you might have felt manipulated in some way, used or taken advantage of, possibly. Here, you might have felt like somebody was taking advantage of your inexperience or something that you didn't know here. So they took that as an opportunity, and you might have felt, yeah, you might have felt used, like you had been either taken for granted, or like that somebody took you for a ride or something like that. That's what it feels like. Okay. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Ugh. Okay. Five of Cups. Hanged Man. And the Three of Wands. I feel like this was probably quite recently with the Three of Wands. That's all I'm getting is a time thing from this. Something that was either quite recently or happened, like, yeah, like soon. It's like I'm getting like a short window of time here with the Three of Wands. Whatever was said to you or exposed here, I mean, you could see it in this teddy bear's face. Like, it's like, it's sadness. How do I, it's sadness from seeing things in a different light. It's like, it almost feels like somebody put you up there. Like they put you on this thing. They made you see something. It's like almost like they forced you to see something. And there was a lot of, it's like they wanted to show you perhaps their sadness, or they wanted to show you their disappointment, or something along those lines. And that kind of feels like where these Three of Swords came from. I don't know the actual situation. I'm just explaining the energies here. What I can tell you, no matter what it is, there is a lot of pain. A lot of pain emotionally here, feeling like, somebody took advantage of you, feeling like you were manipulated. And it almost feels like somebody tried to spin it the other way around. Like, I only did it because I'm so broken. And it's like, that doesn't justify, actions like that. Just because you're broken, just because you're hurt, doesn't mean you get to hurt other people. But, there's that saying, hurt people hurt people. And that's kind of what this feels like. And that is why your energy feels like I'm watching, but I'm on the sidelines. Okay. Let's see what this energy, what their next actions are towards you. So, what is this person's next actions towards you? I'm going to use Lenormand here. Clover, Garden, Birds. Always communication. I will say for everybody so far, this person plans to communicate with you, or at least they want to communicate with you. Their intentions are to communicate with you, in some way here. Actually, this person seems to, they're going to open up. I feel like, I don't know if they're opening up to you about something here, but it does feel like they're going to communicate openly with you here, unexpectedly. I don't think you will. I don't, it doesn't seem planned. It's not planned. I'll put it that way. It's not like somebody's like, hey, like, do you want to like hang out tomorrow or something like that. It's not, it just seems to be kind of out of the blue. This person's kind of like out of the blue, like, hey, let's hang out. That's what it feels like. It's like out of the blue, hey, like, let's hang out here. Yeah. I mean, that's all it is. That's all I see here. It's just this person might like call you out of the blue, or when they communicate with you, it's just kind of unexpected. It's not bad. It's just there's just no planning. All right. Okay, so that's your reading. Air signs, air group, or group 3 here. Thanks for watching. You can always check out the other groups. There could be messages in there for you, because like I said, we're kind of all like, it is a collective reading. You could watch them all, because you do have, like, I feel like everybody, if it's resonating with you, there are messages in the other groups, just maybe not as strong as in like another one, right? Or you can go fast forward to the potential outcome here, where I do sort of the collective potential outcome for this energy, where it's heading here. But yeah, so if you enjoy this, or if you found it useful in any way, I do appreciate it if you could like, share, or subscribe. It does help me do more with the channel. But I am going to move on. All right, water, welcome, water group. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or group 3, if you're feeling drawn to this 9 of Pentacles energy here, welcome. This is your part of the reading. If you'd like to know more about the situation that we're dealing with, you can go back and watch the house situation part of the reading. I'm not going to repeat it here. I did go briefly over your main energy here in relation to this situation here with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You can go back to the rooms part if you want to hear that again, but I will kind of reiterate here again for you. So your energy here, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, I did say it does feel kind of selfish, and everybody kind of has that energy here if it's resonating with you. I think I was talking in the air group about it, so you might want to like check out at least the beginning of that reading, where it does feel like you're not willing to put this energy ahead of yourself, and it is kind of selfish, but I feel it's coming from a place of perhaps this person put themselves before you. So it's kind of like, so why would I put myself ahead of you? That's what it feels like. It's like, okay, so you've changed, or so you say you've changed, or you are trying to change, or you're in the process of changing. That doesn't mean I'm going to drop everything for you. That's what this feels like. That's your energy here. It's like 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This is being a little bit selfish, you know, for yourself. It can go a little overboard here. I'm not gonna lie. It can be focusing a little bit too much on you, to the point that maybe you're ignoring this person a little bit. I wouldn't say ignoring. That's not the right way. That's not the right word. That you're just focusing more on you. It's not that you're ignoring them. It's just, it can be that maybe, you know, you're not so sympathetic to them, because this person is in pain. Now I understand that this person probably caused a lot of pain, either to you or to other people. I do feel like this person's toxic behavior has left a path of destruction, and you were part of, you know, you were whatever collateral damage in that. So I understand why you're not so keen to sort of jump in and be like, well, I'm gonna like drop everything for you. It's like, yeah, I get why you wouldn't be that way. But, okay, we're going to find out more information about this. Let's see where this energy is coming from. Where is this Nine of Pentacles energy coming from? Seven of Swords keeps on popping up. Seven of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords, and the Sun in reverse. Okay. I feel like for you, you may have been avoiding your own happiness for quite some time. And so it's like, well, now it's time for me to focus on me. Because it does feel like, I don't know, for some time, but like you've been avoiding happiness here, or avoiding some sort of issue here. But I feel like with the Seven of Swords, it's like whatever that has been hidden from you has been exposed here. Whatever has been causing you sleepless nights, causing you anxiety, causing you stress here, has come to light here. I do feel like there is avoidance though. It's like, I don't want to deal with this situation anymore. That's what it feels like. It's like, I'm going to focus on myself. That's why it feels selfish. It's like almost like you're hanging this person to dry, here. It's like, you made your bed, you lie in it. Like, you want me to help you. Like, I mean, but it comes from a place of like, it's like it's avoiding your own happiness here, but it's like you're just trying to avoid this situation as well. Yeah, what is it? Four Swords and Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you're avoiding situations that you feel would be a waste of your time, a waste of your effort here. It's like you just want a break. I feel like if this could be something that you've been dealing with for some time now, or if it's not, it just feels like it's been going on for a long time, because it's been very exhausting. Like, it's like mentally exhausting. So it's kind of like, what I'm getting here from your energy is, I just need a break. I just need a break. I just want to focus on myself for a little bit. It almost feels like the timing of this is just not that great for you, because maybe you're going through some sort of burnout, or some sort of like mental breakdown, or on the verge of some sort of mental breakdown, or something along those lines. Like, you're just feeling very stressed. And it's like, well, because I'm so stressed out here, and this comes, about, this is the time where you decide, I've realized that I've been like an asshole, and I'm changing and all that. And I'm like, okay, that's great. But right now I'm kind of stressed out and I just need a break. I don't want any drama. I don't want any of this shit right now. That's what it feels like. Okay? Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, okay. Seven Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the King of Swords. It's like you're trying to make good decisions here for yourself, and for you, it's like, I've decided that I don't want to waste my time and waste my energy on things that stress me out, I mean, that's what I'm just getting here. It's just the same messages. Tell me, okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you also don't want to miss out on opportunities here. So you're really just following your intuition and your heart here. And I feel like that has stressed you out as well, because it's difficult to be like, it's kind of like you might be feeling conflicted here about, what it is that you want to go after, in a sense here. What's underneath this? Yeah, King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, what's been causing you some sort of stress here is like, it's almost like you feel like you've missed out on other opportunities here. And because you were, you followed your heart and you didn't put in like effort. Like it's like you went after cups instead of pentacles, which isn't like a bad thing here. But it's like how do I explain this? It's like you were trying to make everybody happy. Like not just you, but the people around you, this person. It's like there was like a lot of like, I'm just trying to like make everybody happy here. But then you feel like you've missed out on things because you've been trying to make everybody happy here. Like it's like a people pleaser type of energy. Like you've been trying to make everybody happy, trying to please everybody here. You know, it can be that maybe you've been feeling a bit too spread thin as well, and you're like, well, I missed opportunities for myself here, and so that's kind of why I feel you're being a little selfish right now. um it, it I don't know if it's a good thing or not, to be honest. It just feels like the timing is kind of off here. It's like, okay, this has landed on your lap kind of at a bad time because you've already been stressed out because you've been trying to, you know, people please for other people and for everybody. And then now there's this, and it's just like you just want to focus on yourself and take care of yourself. And I mean, as you should, you know, you're the only one who's going to do it, right? So yes, you should. But it doesn't make it easy, right? It doesn't make anything easy. It's almost like a rock between a rock and a hard place. It's like if you take care of yourself and you ignore this, then it doesn't help your stress. But then if you don't ignore it, then it also doesn't help your stress levels. It's like you're feeling stressed either way, and it's like you can't win for trying, right? Okay, let's see what this person's action is towards you, what this energy's next action is towards you, using Lenormand. Oh, there's the bear. Bear came out. Clouds. And there's you, your significator. Doesn't matter if you're a lady or not. That's just how I read Lenormand. If you are the one who's getting the reading, then you're the lady. Can be feminine energy as well. What I'm getting is this person is trying to find the courage here to clear the air with you. I do feel like this energy wants to clear the air with you because they feel like they've confused you. They feel like they haven't been very clear about some things. And they're just trying to find that sort of inner strength to come forward and get rid of these whatever these clouds of confusion here, or whatever uncertainty that you might have here. I feel like this person, they might kind of fake some sort of confidence here, which can be confusing in itself to you as well, because I am drawn to, like, this is a mask that somebody's wearing, a bear mask. It can be confusing that this person might come off as being like they're hot shit and everything, and you're just like, but that kind of they're going through this, so it's kind of confusing to you as well. Like, why are they in this energy? Yeah. I do feel like, but I'm getting a lot of effort though. I do feel like this person wants to put in some sort of effort here to clear these clouds, to make things more clear. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's kind of, what's the word? Like that their communication kind of sucks. That it's just not very, like their methods of it might come across as quite aggressive or forceful kind of thing. But I am getting that it's like they do want to clear the air here with you, especially with you. I don't know about other people, but with you, definitely they feel like you are confused and they want to sort of set the record straight here. All right, that's your reading, water signs. So thanks for watching. You can always check out your other groups, your other signs. There could be messages in there for you because, you know, we're all kind of in this house, so there probably are some messages in there for you, just maybe not as many. They might not resonate as much. You can, we're going to do the potential outcome here for everybody, for the collective here, where the situation is heading. So if you want to stick around for that, that's what I'm going to be doing next. And yeah, so if you found this useful or entertaining, I do appreciate it if you could like, share, or subscribe. It does help me do more with the channel. But we're going to move on to the potential outcome. Okay, so this is the potential outcome for where this energy is heading. So we've gone through each of the groups here, so I have them here again so we can just see them here. So let's see, what is the potential outcome for this situation in the near future? You know, energies can change, energy's fluid, but because everyone's got free will, but this is in the current energy, where is this heading? Yeah. Okay, you really want to go that way though. Okay. Chariot, the moon, the hermit, the 8 of cups. I see. The wheel of fortune and the 5 of cups. And then we've got the 2 of wands with the page of crossed by the page of swords in reverse. Okay. Overall, whenever the 2 of wands shows up, especially in an overall position, this can go either way. I'll be honest, it can go either way. It really depends on the communication here, because I'm feeling that it really depends on how you take the communication and how somebody else takes the communication. There's a lot of free will involved here, not gonna lie. It can go either way, because I feel like it depends on how you do you think this person is lying? Do you think this person is saying a lot of bullshit? Do you think that this person is really trying their best, and they just suck at communicating? You know, it really depends on you, and it depends on them. I mean, honestly, 2 of wands shows up, and overall, I gotta be honest with you, it can go either way. You know, there are 2 paths here. It can go either way. Yeah, with the moon and the wheel of fortune, like, honestly, whatever's going to happen here, I don't think that you're going to see it coming. You know, there's a lot that you don't know about this situation here. It's like, even though you're getting this reading and you feel like you've gotten a lot of insight here, there's still so much about the situation that is hidden from you that you don't know about. You might find out more as time goes on, but I feel like the universe is actually protecting you from knowing a lot of this stuff. Again, the bear energy here is in play. I'm feeling like the universe is mama bear right now, and there are some things that the universe is protecting you from knowing. There are some things that the universe is protecting this other person from knowing about you, and vice versa. Like, I mean, there's a lot of, like, divine timing in play here. Like, there's a lot of, like, strings being pulled here, I feel, energetically. So I don't really know what that's about, but there's something about fate, I guess you can put it that way, here that's going on. It does feel whatever kind of happens, though, whichever path that this situation takes will be in your favor. It does feel like it will get the ball rolling for you one way or another. Now, that usually doesn't mean that you will like it in the moment. You might like it later, you know, when you look in hindsight. Here, because I do feel like, again, with the Chariot, whatever way, Chariot and the Eight of Cups, it's like there is a moving forward type of energy and leaving the bullshit behind. So whatever happens here, the energy is moving forward and leaving whatever is not helping you, you know, whatever is just not that great for you, that's not making you happy, is being left behind to go towards happiness here. You know, that is there. You do have this energy of, you know yourself, and you know that if you stay in whatever it is that isn't making you happy, you know, it's like, you know that it's just going to be disappointing. You're just going to have sadness here. So I mean, I do see forward movement, at least for you, to get away from things that, you know, that aren't helping you, and to wanting to be happy. It just feels like the way that it's happening, or what will happen, seems to be unclear with the moon. The moon is here. It seems to be very unclear. You can know some things, like right now, you know some things, but you're not going to be able to see the full clear picture here. But it's almost like, you know, whichever way that you go, again, I said, it seems to go in your favor. It's really up to free will here. And it's really up to how, you know, you want, how you take the communication, how you communicate back in this. Okay. All right. So we'll get some advice here. I'll use the Romance Oracle. Is there any advice or guidance or anything else that Spirit wants to add before we wrap this up? Very soon. That came out last weekend. Very soon, and what? Oh, okay, 2 cards this time. Very soon, what? Give your relationship a chance and reconciliation. Okay. We'll play it this way. It makes a little more sense. Okay, so, I mean, this is what Spirit... I did say, in all the readings, in all the groups here, this person is going to communicate with you. I can't tell you what somebody will actually do, you know, because everybody has free will. There's that two of wands. It can go either way. They might not communicate with you. They might communicate with you. But the energy is very strong here, and it's on this path that it seems for all the groups, if this is resonating with you, there's somebody here who wants to talk, who wants to communicate with you, possibly to clear the air. You know, it was different in all of them. You go check out those readings if you want to know. But yeah, I guess spoilers. Their actions are all about communication. So it's not surprising here for me to see that what Spirit wants to add to all of this is that very soon there is reconciliation here. Now, this can be reconciliation with yourself as well. You know, it doesn't have to be that this person comes in and says they're sorry or whatever. It can be reconciliation with you and the situation, you know, because, you know, there are some really strong sort of aggressive energy on the collective's part of, you know, it couldn't be reconciling with yourself. Maybe you feel you're being a bit too harsh. Maybe you feel that, you know, or maybe you feel like you are justified in that. I don't know. It can be just reconciling with yourself and whatever you're feeling as well here. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I do feel there is an energy here, you know, take all this with a grain of salt. If you're not feeling it, and you know your situation better than I do, if this is too toxic, then you know your situation better than I do. But it does seem here that if there is reconciliation here, if somebody here is returning and wanting to work something out, it does feel like the guidance here is maybe try to give them a chance here, because I do feel very strongly in the collective that the collective is like, I don't know if I believe this person has changed. But perhaps, you know, the advice from Spirit is, you know, just see what they have to say. I'm getting that this is more of a just see what they have to say. You don't have to like believe that this person has changed. You don't have to like change how you believe or anything like that, but just hear them out. You know, if they want to talk to you, just, you know, maybe hear them out, hear what they have to say. You don't even have to see them in person, or you don't even have to talk to them. Like maybe they could just leave you a message or something. Like just, you know, just hear what they have to say, kind of thing. You know, maybe if you're feeling it, give it a chance, because you know your situation better than I do. If you know, if you're not feeling it, then you know, do what you feel is best for you. But it does seem here, this is what Spirit wants to talk about. With, you know, okay, all right, sorry. Okay, that is the reading. That's what I got for you here. So thanks again for watching, and I hope that you found something useful or insightful here. If you enjoy these readings, if you, I do appreciate it if you could like, share, or subscribe. That does help me a lot with the channel. I have an Etsy shop that's open now. If there are some personal readings there available, there are some divination tools like cheat sheets that I made more for myself, but you know, I thought I'd offer it to anybody who might find them useful. There are charms there if you want to make your own charms as well, so you can go check that out. But yeah, so that's what I have for you. Thanks again. Take care, and I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are. Good luck, and I will talk to you later. Bye.